Repetition equals success.
I saw this question that was posted online.
Development community, as we've mentioned, is amazing. If you're getting started and you're asking yourself what language did I choose,
would you create a new anything with PHP?
We don't really have a direction. We have an idea.
I think the difference between the passionate or talented programmer and the one that just gets the education is the guy that goes home after the education is done and continues.
So the meaning behind that, hopefully clickbait, is I want to just point out that some people in their daily lives are just getting started, or you finally got that great idea and you want to start working on it. When you do stuff habitual and you do it with habit and you try to set up a time or repeat, it's hard to form, but it's hard to forget too. So when you get something going, and this could be as easy as, you want to start eating regularly instead of, having that midnight snack. You make sure you're done at 8. Well, you start doing that every day. And you make sure that anything you do in your life, whether it's, coding for an hour or going for that jog every day, when you put that into your life and you make it a daily habit, or, a weekly thing where you're going to a meetup, anything of that, you're going to start forming these habits that are going to go along with you on your journey, whether you're starting a business, whether you're learning in school, your study habits, or anything. And these are going to make you become a better person, and you seem reliable. That's another thing. Repetition breeds reliability. And I truly believe this because I think we've all had them days where we don't feel like doing anything. Your brain, you can rely on yourself, which is, kind of weird in itself, but if you don't have these habits already, just try. And good things to try is just make sure you wake up every morning, same morning, no matter if it's the weekend, weekday. Make sure, shower, brush your teeth, get your eating habits right. And these are just things that can help you with life in general. But when you train your brain this way, and this is not me trying to plug that I'm some type of smart guy, but when you train your brain that way, you're going to start realizing that you can organize your whole day. And stuff's going to start becoming easier for you because you know the time allotted you have. You know how much time it needs to get done. You're going to start seeing all these patterns, and these patterns are going to all equal to success. And I truly promise you that whatever you do, schedule it. Make a whole schedule for yourself right now. Even if you have nothing going on right now, just your training classes, your learning classes. You go to a certain web page every day, not social media. First of all, schedule that on a repetition of like 9 p.m. or before bed. Check your emails all at one time. But get into repetitions where you're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same time every day. If you have meetings with certain people, make sure you're starting to schedule those meetings to where they actually have some substance to them, to where it's not nothing. If you're cold calling trying to find business, make sure you take out a time allotted to do that within the day. And then you're going to start seeing patterns even with that, where it's a good time to call people, where it's a good time to just make shit happen. And I just want everybody to, right now, if you're watching this, just write down your daily schedule. See how sloppy it is right now. See if you have a bunch of ums. And start filling in the time slots with stuff that's productive, stuff that's gonna mean something. And if you hold yourself to that standard where you look at a piece of paper or at your computer every day, you're like, holy shit, it's 1 o'clock. I need to start working out, or I need to make sure I get that program finished, or I have to finish that paper. You're going to hold yourself to a certain set of standards that's going to make you get that done, rather than just trying to think, oh, I can keep it all in my head because I'm, Mr. Smartass or whatever. Don't do that. Write it down. See what your schedule's like right now, and hopefully it's good. But if not, you're going to see how sloppy you are, and you're going to be like, damn, maybe if I start filling out my slots, I'll be able to manage my time better. And time management is, even if you're young or old or whatever, it's always a problem where, if you're sitting here watching TV right now or something, turn it off. Schedule that time slot for TV, and I promise you, if you do this stuff and you stick to it, you're gonna see a big change in your life, whether it's healthiness, whether it's getting a job, whether it's anything. You're just gonna feel more positive, and you're gonna be jumping towards more stuff to do during the day because you're gonna be excited. Okay, it's 1 o'clock, I got 1 hour to get this program done, or it's 3 p.m. I gotta eat, and then I gotta set up a meeting. You're gonna start challenging yourself to make them hours count, and you're gonna realize how valuable time is. And I really, want to preach that keeping a repetition in the schedule and stuff like that is just going to bring you further along, and you're going to see a quick change in your life that's just going to make time in life more manageable. You're going to have, more time for stuff, but you're going to realize where that time goes.